If you search on the internet for a 10.5 gpm shower head, you might find something that looks like this. I found these on Amazon and eBay. And I've found some that said made in the USA. This one I found on Amazon. And it came about 1 or 2 weeks, probably from Taiwan. Came in a padded envelope. It says made in Taiwan on here. And it says to remove the restrictor. So we're going to test this out and see if it really is a high flow shower head. Because face it, the maximum allowed by the federal government is 2.5 gallons per minute. That just doesn't cut the mustard in most cases. Of course, the pictures you see, that looks like a nice metal shower head, but it's not metal, it's plastic. And they're only about, what, $20, I think. Real cheap, cheaply made. So don't expect quality. Comes with a little instruction sheet. But I'm assuming everybody knows how to change a shower head, so I'm not going to go through that. This is my current shower head. Looks nice, but it sucks. I'll turn it on and you can see how poorly it flows. Now the water isn't coming out of there very fast. You're not going to get a nice invigorating shower. But we're going to see how long it takes to fill this tub up. At least up to that silver thing. And then we'll do the same test with the other shower head to see if it fills up any faster. While that tub is filling out, I went ahead and removed the restrictor out of this shower head. You can see there's a little hole there. Without the restrictor, it's pretty open. It's only going to come out of those holes right there. So, we'll see if it makes a difference. Maybe I should test it with the restrictor without. But on second thought, why waste the time, because I'll never use the restrictor probably. Well, by the looks of it, it's going to take quite some time for that to fill up to that silver drain. So I turn it off after 5 minutes. I'm going to mark it and then put the new head on and let it run for 5 minutes. Or to see how long it takes to fill up to the mark. Because I ain't got all day. Now this shower head, you can't remove the restrictor. It's just a little pinhole opening in there. So here's the water coming out of the shower head without the restrictor. Seems to be a bit more. But we'll see how long it takes to fill up the tub to the mark. One thing about this being plastic is you can easily break it or strip the threads if you're too tight. Putting it on, use too much torque. Alright, now I'm going to let this run for 5 minutes. I don't know if you can see it, but there's the mark that I made to the water level of the other shower head. Yeah, probably there it is. We'll see how long it takes to fill up to that mark. Should be filled up in about 1/4 of the time if this really flows at 10.5 gallons per minute. And at 5 minutes, there should be 4 times as much water in there approximately than there was before. Well, it's 2 minutes and 20 seconds and we're almost to the mark. I would say there, 2 minutes, say 2.5 minutes. So it maybe flows twice as much as the other shower head. Now if the other shower head flows at 2.5 gpm, then that means that this one is flowing at 5 gallons per minute. So let's just let it go 5 minutes and see how much water we get in there. We got a little leak coming out of here, but that's not really going to affect it. See, that thing with plastic, I'm afraid to make it too tight because I'm afraid I'll break it. What I'll need to do is get some of that white tape and put it around there, keep it from leaking. Now there's also the issue with this. What's the flow rate of that? Maybe it's 5 gallons per minute and won't let the head flow anymore. Who knows? But I believe I checked that and there doesn't seem to be a restrictor up there. Alright, I turned the water off at 5 minutes. And it does seem that we have about twice as much water in here as before. You can't really see the mark that I made. But, so this supports the idea that this head flows twice as much as the other one, but not 4 times as much. 10.5 gallons per minute? I don't think so. 5 gallons per minute is more like it. But I could hook it up directly to here and do another test. Alright, I removed this arm. And you can see that yes, indeed, there is a restrictor in there. The restrictor probably isn't enough to affect the other shower head, but it probably is enough to affect the 10.5 GPM shower head. So we'll do another test. I screwed it on hand tight because that's plastic. Screwing on the metal. It'd be easy to strip those threads if I used a wrench. I don't want to do that. No leaking, and you can tell that water's coming out faster than before. Okay, so let's time this and see how long it takes. Well, we're getting close to that mark. I don't know if you can see it. But it's there, and it took 2 minutes and 9 seconds to fill it up. Or to reach that mark. So that's about a half a minute faster than with that arm. Now we'll let this go 5 minutes, see how much water gets in there. Coming up on 5 minutes. We'll see how much water's in here. All right. Now, yeah, there's more than the last time. Still can't really see that mark very well in this camera, but there it is right in the middle. I would say there's probably 1.5 times more water in there than there is just a mark. So that still doesn't support 10.5 gallons per minute. Maybe a little bit over 5, maybe 7, 7.5. That is if the other shower head was flowing at 2.5. But given that little pinhole in that other shower, I don't think it's even flowing 2.5. Probably more like 1.2 or 1.5. I've had this shower head for a while and I really don't like it too much. It does flow a little bit more than the shower head that was on there. Definitely not 10.5 gallons per minute. But the thing that I don't like about the shower head is the wide spray angle. When you stick your head in the middle of the shower, most of the water goes around your head. So it's hard to rinse your hair off after you shampoo it. And you'll see. See, that spray angle is just too wide. And you can stick your head in there and it doesn't really rinse your hair off very well. So I got another shower head. This one, a Whedon, made in the USA. I bet you didn't know that there were still shower heads made in the USA. Well, there is. And this is one of the best. I have some of these at home or my other residence. And it's made out of metal. I believe it's brass. Chrome plated. Yeah, it's a solid brass construction, chrome plated. Then they have them in various sizes. This one's a 2.5 gallon per minute. They have them in lower gallons per minute. But 2.5 is as low as I want to go. I'm taking this shut-off valve off. This is a little valve that you can turn it off. Because what I want to do is I want to put this on here with as few restrictions as possible and see how much it flows. You see the hole in there is a decent size. And you can probably drill that out and get more flow out of it. I'm going to also install it without this, because that's a restriction too. There we go. No leaks, and you can see the stream, how it's coming out, not so spread out. So that you can really rinse your head off with that. Now we're going to see how long it takes to fill the tub up to the mark. Alright, it's approaching the mark. I'd say it's about up there. And we are at about 4 minutes. So this flow rate doesn't seem to be quite as high as I thought. So I'm testing the high flow or the 10.5 gallon per minute head again, just to make sure. It's approaching that mark. 2 minutes 20 seconds. Yeah, it's there. It's reached the mark. I don't know if you can see, it's all blurry. But yeah, about 2.5 minutes. So this definitely flows more than the Whedon. But I think you get a better shower with the Whedon, simply because of that spray pattern that's more concentrated. The other one is just too spread out. And here's that valve, that shut-off valve. You just do that, and it trickles out. It doesn't stop the flow completely, so you do that, and it keeps the water warm. It keeps it from getting cold because it allows it to trickle instead of sitting in the pipes and getting cold. And with this Whedon, you can modify it with a drill and make it flow more.